Welcome to VEDA Day 18. There's a question that seems to be going around the internet lately. It's in all those tag videos. And that Zach kind of addressed it today too, and it just kind of struck me as interesting. What do you want to be when you grow up? Here's a list of some of the things that I wanted to be when I grew up. When I was really little, I wanted to be a bird. That's right, a bird. After that, a mommy, a singer, a dancer, a figure skater. This was right around the time of Elvis Stoico in the 92-93 Olympics. An actress, a zookeeper. Who didn't want to work with monkeys at some point in their life? A physiotherapist, a children's book author, an English teacher, an artist, a small business owner, a Christian counselor. I wanted to work in Christian ministry, going around to different schools, putting on plays as an outreach. A weather girl, a museum curator, an ECE, and again, a mommy. I'm 27 years old now. I've had a lot of time to have these ideas of things I wanted to be when I grew up. I grew up wanting to be a household name. I wanted to be someone famous. And then maybe not so famous, but at least somebody that people would know. I mentioned this once to my youth pastor, who directed me to the song by Nicole Nordeman, and I have to say, that song and that experience changed my life. The song is called Legacy, and in the song it says, "I want to be a legacy, how will they remember me?" And I'll link to the song below, I'll try and find it and I'll link to it below, but it's an amazing song, and it just changed my perspective. Is life really about being famous? Is it really about being someone huge and spectacular to the world? Or is it about affecting small changes all around you, impacting people's life for the good in your immediate circle? And yes, there is a lot of credit to be said for people that go around the world and do fantastic things, people who are in missions and people who go all around the world trying to end poverty and raising awareness for World Vision and all these wonderful things I fully support. But at the same time, somebody needs to be here at home doing that for people. And when I became an ECE, I wanted to change children's lives. The thing about children, though, is I work with children maximum age 6, and they won't remember me in 6 years. They won't remember me in 10 years. They might not even remember me in 2 years. I've been gone from my work now for a year on my mat leave, and I run into children and they don't know who I am sometimes. And there's a part of me that is heartbroken by that, but at the same time, I know that in them somewhere, I taught them something, and they've come away with an understanding of things. I've taught children things on such a wide spectrum, things from their ABCs, their 1, 2, 3s, to if you like something, buy it in every color. That actually happened. I've taught children things about the beauty of nature. I've taught children things about history. I've taught children things about themselves, about acceptance, about our culture, about holidays. I've taught children things about pirates. I've taught children things about more things than I can ever even know. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I'm just saying that sometimes it's the little things that you can impact people's lives with that make the biggest difference. The question that never goes away, what do you want to be when you grow up? It comes in many different forms. What do you want to do after high school? I hated that one. What are you doing after college? What are you doing after university? Are you going to be an ECE forever? Are you ever going to have children? Are you ever getting married? When's your next child coming? All these things, all these questions that people ask. And it's an interesting question when you think about it. What do you want to do with your life? And the thing is, it's not going to stay the same forever. I still want to be a children's book author. Maybe I'll do it someday. My businesses may happen eventually. I may stay in ECE for the rest of my life, or maybe I'll go on to a different career in 5 years' time. I don't know. I'll never be a weather girl. I was never good at science. I'll never be a physiotherapist. I was never good at biology. I'll never be a dancer or a figure skater or a singer. I'll always be a mommy and I'll always be a wife. And you know, those are the jobs I'm most proud of. So when you're thinking about the question, what do I want to do for the rest of my life? And when people are always asking you that, tell them what you're hoping to do. But then maybe throw in, we'll see what happens after that. Because really life is one big adventure. And like I say, it's all about impacting the world around you in a positive way. Some of those ways are little. Some of those ways are big. And each one of us has a special purpose, or 2, or 3. Leave me a comment below, let me know what you think. Or better yet, make a video response. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. By the way, when is grown up? I don't plan on growing up. Although I think as an ECE, a part of you stays in ECE for the rest of your life.